welcome back, everyone, to another Tyrant but Deadly special. This is Paint Party 2, because
Electric Boogaloo.
Even partier.
Nice.
Because we finished Book 2 / Season 2 of Tyrant but Deadly / the Tyrant's Grasp Adventure Path. So we're going to talk about it a little bit. I'm Jason. Since this isn't a standard thing, we'll go around the table, tell us who's here tonight and all that. I'm Jason, GM, as always, for this adventure path. Or this adventure path.
Okay, sorry. I didn't let you finish.
Oh, no.
And to my left is...
I'm to the left. I'm David for this adventure path.
You're always David.
Hey, you're always David.
I'm always David, but for this adventure, I'm Chaser Rhineford.
I was really hoping you were going to do the Chaser Rhineford right there.
Chaser Rhineford. That's how I get into the... It's so consistent that it's the only way I can get into it.
And next...
I'm Kevin.
It sounded weird, like it wasn't coming through, it seemed
I don't know.
like.
It was.
No, that's coming through fine. Maybe it's just the way you were saying it. You were like...
I'm Kevin.
Better.
All right. I'm keeping all of them in.
That's fine.
Yeah.
It's a paint party.
I always play Roswin in this AP.
I'm Clayton. Straw Dogs.
Wrong show.
Never the wrong show.
Almost always the wrong show.
Could this be considered? Could we? Because it is a post
It's
show.
a Tyrant but Deadly special.
It is a post show though, so it can be a grasping at straws.
It's not going to get listed as grasping at straws
though,
in the
so
feed.
that it could be Straw Dogs. Come on, just once.
It's always Straw
It's
Dogs.
always
Kev.
Straw Dogs though. So yeah, it's Straw Dogs.
But I play Organa in almost every AP.
Oh, every AP.
Who needs another character
Menaces
when you have
isn't an AP.
Organa?
Yeah, that's,
So
that's
you played
almost
it
every
in-
AP
Every AP.
so
I mean,
far.
if we're being fair,
Oh, no.
to be fair,
If we're being
Plague
fair,
Soul is also not an adventure
that's
path.
true. Yeah,
Made his fat face kind of got black paint on his head.
What?
Got black paint on his head.
Okay, why are you almost crying? You
Paint
can
over it when
you
it
can
dries,
paint over it
buddy.
later, bud. And why? I said to use the bigger brushes on the big areas. His face is not the big area you want to use the brush.
I was trying to do the coat.
Yeah, he
I was trying
actually
to do the
missed
back
the
of the coat.
coat and he went above it
Oh.
and hit his neck. The back of his neck. It's not even his face.
Gotcha. Easy enough to
It's,
fix, bro.
it's a little dirt. He's wearing a duster. A little dust.
Sure, there you go. Hey, face painter, are you gonna introduce yourself?
Mike painting faces.
So, as I said, we are here for Paint Party number 2. As Kipler only lasted 3 episodes,
Kate was like, "Fuck
Out of
that! I'm not
thing.
staying for this."
there really wasn't much for her to be able to answer out of all the questions. Like, it's really not.
Yeah, no, it's fair.
But I'm going to bring up this first question here. I don't know what order people want to tackle it in and all that, but after I ask it, or while I'm asking it, can someone pass me a brown paint, please?
I have brown right here.
Well, I don't want to take like the whole tray from you. I got a thing over here. I can. Well, I'm gonna add water to whatchamacallit. So to start off with, we're gonna start with something that happened pretty much right at the beginning of the adventure, or right at the beginning of the chapter / season / end of last one. What are your thoughts and feelings about your deific gifts? And as everyone knows, we are ahead of where we are in recording, so do try to avoid spoilers for stuff that has come since then that is not in book 2. Clay wants to go first.
Fucking sick. I mean, now I could actually help in fights without just boosting everybody else up. I can actually do something in the fights, so that I'm pretty excited about it.
Nice. And Clay is referring to Seraphim, of course. It is a deific relic that I created, and I know Clay knows some of the stuff that's coming with it, but there's also more to come that he's not yet aware of. But that's the thing that has been building since the beginning, with the tattoo going up the leg, in case people haven't put that little bit of information together. The scythe tattoo.
That's exciting.
Is there anything else you wanted to add to that, Clay?
Nope.
Okay. What's your question, Mike, before we get into someone else?
That's a different. Okay. The jacket wasn't closed. It's a different shirt. Asking.
Correct.
Color purposes.
The duster is open out front, yes. David or Kevin, you want to take a jump next here?
Yes. So I got Willing Death as my deific.
Yeah.
Deific gift. So it's really cool. I love it and also hate it, but not for the reason you think. So it fits my character, which I really like. My character is a guardian, so being able to take some of that damage to protect people and keep them from dropping possibly is really cool. And I think it also fits the Dustwalker, because the Dustwalker is the cycle between life and death. So I think that's also really cool. But I don't want to say it's metagame-ish of why I don't like it, but I have to pick and choose when to use it. I can't just it's once a day, so I kind of have to really think about when it's useful to use. So, and I think every time I used it, if the person dropped and I used it, they still dropped and I just took 6 damage or 9 damage or whatever it is. And every time I didn't use it where I wanted to use it, it was like, oh, I'm not going to use it this time. And it's like, oh, well, it would have kept someone up. So like, it sucks because like currently every time I use it in the wrong situation and it just doesn't do what it's supposed to do, like which is protect a person and keep them from dropping. So it's more like a meta thing of me not using it at the right time. So the end.
Now, Kevin, do you by chance have any kind of item or something that would let you help figure that out?
Figure what out?
How close they are actually to death and such?
Item, like does the soul scribed thing that I have tell you?
It's possible use of its spell that it can grant.
Death Knell?
Is it Death Knell?
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure it was Death Knell or Death Ward that was on it.
It's
been so long.
It's Death Knell. I know it's because I was just looking at it when stuff happened in this episode, in one of the past episodes.
I have a paint question.
Okay.
How long does it take to dry?
That depends on how much paint you put on.
Too much.
What?
Too much. Because I want to paint the shirt red,
Yeah.
but I can't really get to it without putting him on his back, which is going to ruin the paint. Back. I don't know if I can do it like standing up like that and get all the...
Nooks and crannies.
What about holding it from the base? Does that work?
Maybe.
Like if you hold the base with one hand, are you able to... I mean, you can test it out before you put paint on the brush to see if you can like hold it in a way that's going to be helpful. Yeah, a lot of times if you don't put too much paint on, it can dry within 30 seconds.
Oh, yeah. It's well beyond that. It's
mine
still
was
wet.
mine was drying the moment I got to another like section of it.
I don't know if the sleeves are part of the jacket or not, sir.
It's a duster. The sleeves are part of the jacket.
Mine's pretty fucking cool. I like that it fits my character because it's all against undead stuff and evil stuff, and that's like all I do. Kill them. So that's pretty sick.
You killed me once.
Not on purpose.
Still happened.
Like your soulbound weapon doesn't necessarily have anything to do with undead.
I mean, it gives me bonuses against damage against evil.
Well, the thing you added to it...
You picked that.
Well, yeah, but I'm saying like, but it's not specifically like an undead thing. Like your Shining Oath,
Right.
That's definitively against undead.
I'm saying it helps against undead, and that's like one of the main things I fight.
That is in this adventure path, one of the main
Yeah.
things that you are going to fight. Yes.
I like it. It's cool. It's only the initial power we had in this, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I don't remember exactly when the other ones came in, if they're in this book or not. I know one definitely showed up at the end of the book when we finished it, but I don't know if things adjusted through the book or not. Unless you were of a class or unless your gift was one that could be used that came with like feats or something, and you took them on your own to like boost your stuff. I don't think anything specific was added after that until the end of the book. All right, Kev, I guess that brings us to you.
Yes, David.
Oh, yeah, 'cause
Liberty.
you said Kevin first. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's right, yeah.
I
guess, David, that brings us to you.
It does bring you to me. I showed up later.
You did?
But I did still receive a deific gift, which was my rage, as I do not have access to that as a monk normally.
That is correct.
That is correct. I actually wrote something for it, which was me saying
nice.
that as like a character, it's nice to use in combat. It's very helpful sometimes. But as a character motivation for it, I think that Chaser sees the gift as almost an acknowledgement that while he doesn't enjoy tapping into the negative aspects of his rage, it can still be used in a lot of very useful and protective ways. Just because it was a bad thing doesn't mean that it can only create bad things. He can use it to be very protective and useful in fights.
So the rage could be good or evil, but it's how you use the rage that really matters. Is that what you're saying?
That's what I'm saying.
Huh, interesting.
Anyone else have anything to add regarding the deific gifts? Even anyone else's deific gifts? That anything they'd like to bring up?
Anytime Seraphim is pulled out, it's always awesome.
Yeah. Also, yeah, Seraphim is cool as shit. Fits the character really well. I pointed out in one of the episodes that it's really cool that Cosmo's wife died because he didn't have his weapon, couldn't defend her, and then his deific gift is to never not have his weapon. So I think that's kind of cool. I don't know if you did that on purpose, Jay, but definitely cool character thing.
You saying it's cool that Cosmo's wife died?
Yeah.
I
Think
think he
about
says
all the
that all the
content.
time, actually.
Yeah, no, I know.
Yeah, he says that
No,
a
I was just
lot.
trying to instigate.
Again.
Yes, it was very cool that Cosmo's wife died.
Which at this point in the release,
Twice.
we do know now, it has been confirmed that the voice in Ghost Outside and such that they had seen earlier was indeed Cosmo's wife, Konami, as an undead, and then faced off against each other at the end. But I don't want to get too much into that because some of our other questions might end up bringing that up. So we're going to move on to our next question, and this book was divided pretty neatly with chapters with the town, the tomb, and then the temple.
Town and tomb,
So
temple.
we're gonna start out with you guys, like any standout moments or features that you guys found or felt about the town. Now, David, Chaser wasn't really here for the town at all, so it kind of holds that one out for you.
I really liked the town. By the time I was walking through it, everything was cleared out. There was no threats. It was a little bit of a mess, but whatever. Otherwise, pretty good.
What really stood out for me is the blood writing on all the walls. That
It wasn't just blood. It was blood and dirt and stuff.
But it was calling
blood
out
was
to
the cool
Cosmo.
part.
Calling out to Cosmo and asking him to come home, and that definitely stood out to me.
Mine was probably just getting my gift and using against them damn elks for the first time was pretty badass. The Zelks,
I
as I
know
like
for
to call
me
them.
it sounded strange, so he said elks,
Zelks.
not elves.
Zombie elks.
Zombie elks.
Zelks.
Zelks.
They were
I heard
they were
damn
caribou,
elves.
by the way.
That's why I wanted to clarify.
They told me they were elks.
I know they were elks, but we called them caribou the whole time, so they were zombie caribou.
And I corrected you every time also.
Yep. Nightmare on Elk Street.
Kevin?
Jason?
You didn't answer the question,
moment.
or-
Yeah. Oh, okay.
I think this happened last paint party too. He got so engrossed in
Yeah.
the painting, he forgot that
I
he
hyper focused. That's
Yeah.
that's a thing. So my standout moment or features is that like a fight? Can I do a fight?
As long as it doesn't override one of your other questions, it should be
Oh,
fine.
it doesn't. So my standout feature of the town, I really like the beast fight. And not because it killed
I
Kipler.
was gonna say the one that killed Kipler.
Yeah, it was that one, but not because of that.
The Yaguai.
Yeah, but it was I don't want to this is going to be a weird way to word it, but it was a variable we haven't seen yet. So the fight had the first other living character that we've met that wasn't like a bad guy. And I liked in the fight that there was the moral choice of whether we save him or not because we don't know his intentions at that point. And then also when we did save him, having him help us out throughout the town section, I enjoyed that feature, having that NPC that was helping us. Because we didn't have any help up until then. So I guess the feature would be Jando.
And for a while there, actually,
And that
That's
doesn't-
where Jando comes
He wasn't
from?
even an
Yeah.
NPC for a little bit.
for a while there, Jando was the only fourth character you guys had.
And that's that's what I'm saying. But it was just really cool to me. And it's not my favorite NPC, so it's not running into that question. But spoilers, that's a question. But that it was just cool because it was something that we haven't had any other encounters except for bad guys that were trying to kill us. That I can recall. Maybe the Queen from book 1. She really didn't fuck with us. We didn't have to fight her. So, but NPC wise,
Humble, Thoot, Kishokish.
yeah. Well, yeah, that's fair.
Fucking
Living. I did say
Salagara.
living
He did
character.
say living.
I did say living character.
Umble and Thuda are alive.
Oh yeah, that's true. But they're in the
They're
bone.
psychobombs. They're still alive.
So living
Salagar is alive.
living character
Kishokish is
in
alive.
the real world instead of the
Wow.
the boneyard.
Real wow.
Sorry to all the imaginary psychopomps in the world. But yeah, so thanks for taking my entire answer away because there were other NPCs that helped us. So never mind, Jay.
I mean, you could have saying for this book.
Yeah, for this. Well, that's what I said. It was
No, you didn't.
it was a variable, but yeah, it was more about the fight having that choice of whether we save him or not. The end. Oh, hey, a mini that I have to paint.
Yeah, it's been there the whole time. I didn't have any deific gifts, but I mean, something like this is something that I can actually answer for this one.
You are the deific gift.
You're not getting an extra hero point.
All right.
Maybe you will. We still need to get through all the special ones too. But Clay never has a need for using hero points, generally speaking.
Sorry, I'm good at the game. Sorry, I get good rolls and my dice like me
Some of us aren't as lucky, all right?
because you didn't get them off Easy Roller.
That's easyroller.com. Shots
Are
15.
sponsored.
I was going to throw out a not sponsor, but we actually have an
Yeah.
affiliate program with
Yeah,
them.
anytime I can, I mention the metal dice that I got from Easy Roller. Almost any time I can.
Nice.
I did it earlier today when you dropped your die, and I said you wouldn't have noticed it if it wasn't metal.
They are very nice dice.
They are very nice, for sure.
Code SHOTS15 if you want to head over there, get 15% off your order.
Look at that. A very natural plug.
And the dice trays are fucking awesome too.
The dice trays actually might be cooler.
Mike
than the
has
dice.
so many dice in his dice tray. It's ridiculous. So like almost every
It's like
single
50
die he
fucking
owns
die
is in there.
outside of the rolling area.
So
Like,
you know these
you can
dice
fit a
trays are
ton
high.
of dice.
These dice trays are durable and high quality, able to hold all of Mike's dice without them like rooting the material.
I do think now you can actually customize the dice trays also. It's not just the
I know at least some
preset
of them
ones.
can.
Huh?
At least some of them you can, because I know I was trying to help John build a orange one because they didn't have like a set orange thing.
Gotcha.
I think I'm done. Except for I got
Done.
lipstick
It's
or
like a 3-hour thing, dude.
Joker thing.
He looks like a cow, like not
Got blue
a
jeans?
shooter cowboy. He
Got
looks
blue
like a
jeans?
farmer cowboy a little
Whoa.
bit.
Oh my god,
He looks
does.
like Woody.
No.
He looks like
it's
Woody.
Farmer John.
No, he does.
It's blue jeans.
It is blue jeans. You're not wrong. You did miss inside there a little bit though.
The red,
but-
I know.
Oh no, the blue jeans.
Oh.
Like if you take a peek in there, especially like use your flashlight on your phone, you can see there's white in there. You can give it a little bit to dry too, so you can see better where it is. And that you have the paint gooped on there, good buddy.
I didn't realize that it would dry and look normal, so I made it put way too much on. Part.
What you can do actually is with the paintbrush, get it wet with just the water. Use a paper towel to dry off a bit of it, and then use a little bit of wetness in there and just drag around the paint that's already
moist-
Oh,
there.
I see where
A
I
little bit of
missed.
moistness.
Yeah.
I see where I missed.
You don't want to say wetness. That's just
I mean, I don't care.
yeah. But
I'm
it's
cool
fun
with
to
it.
say moistness because
Because Mike cares.
Mike hate, yeah.
Almost brown, right?
What?
Dwarven skin,
I can be
like greenish brown, or
earth minerals is usually the
okay,
type of
that's
color
fine.
they have a lot of times. So yeah, anything like that, like it'd be more like an actual bronze type, or which actually bronze is a color that's available in there.
there's also old gold, and I think that's probably close to bronze almost as well.
I mean, you can even like
I just mixed a color. And
That- yeah, I
it
was just
looks
gonna say.
phenomenal. I mixed yellow and brown before, and then I mixed the green with the yellow and brown mix, and it looks very nice.
nice. Features of the town.
What relic you like the most yet? Did you?
Well, the ones I made, and then the other ones I chose for everyone. Like I said, that's an I don't have a deific relic as the GM, so
Yeah, but I mean, you could say your favorite one that you made or gave.
let's say the only one I made was Seraphim.
So that's probably your favorite.
David / Chaser got a class archetype for the Barbarian. Fury. Kevin Rosvin got that Willing Death, which is generally a first level only Duskwalker feat that I granted him after the fact, tied very much to his visions. And Mike's was also an archetype, not a multi-class archetype like David's is, but for Mike / Cosma, it was pretty much the thing available that works like the character / anime that his character is based off of / named from. But I don't know, I'm not sure exactly. It was definitely fun building out the relic, like the deific relic, to the point that when someday I get time or force myself to have some time to do it, I want to try to build out relics for at least the core 20 deities.
That's cool. I would actually, I know you just said when you get time and this would add more to you, but I think it would be really cool to have a Twitter post or a little small episode snippet where you describe the relics that you make for each deity.
Like a shots cast?
Like a
almost?
shot, yeah. I don't know if you'd want to do them all at once they're all created, or do an episode where you introduce the weapon or whatever, the relic, and then we all talk about it. But that'd be an interesting series, like the 12 deific
20.
That's what I meant. 20 deific relics.
Plus I gotta wait. Well,
Yeah.
actually, no, I don't necessarily have to wait.
Yeah, you can do an
Because
episode.
one's already done.
Yeah.
I know who the new 20th core deity is going to be.
Yeah.
I just don't know who the no
one-
longer
yeah.
core 20th core deity
Well,
is.
you can do all the safe ones, the ones that are marked
Yeah.
safe.
Well,
so,
one of
you
those
can-
is already done. Phrasma's.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that is one that's, yeah. So you can do the other, two?
Two
that
as
are
of now.
And then the one that that's being added. So you get at least 3 before the next one comes out. So, I mean, obviously you're not going to get
there's
them.
no way I'm making 3
That's what I'm saying.
by Wednesday, I think, is their
Oh,
release
yeah.
date. Yeah. I
You
mean, I guess I could.
But it would just take away
But
from
there
other
goes
stuff.
my weekend.
Yeah, I mean, in your
I need
weekend
to finish Final
should,
Fantasy, man.
Yeah, but
Mike
your
keeps-
weekend
Mike
should
keeps-
be focusing
Dude,
on
you
you
have a
having
week
a
and a
better
half.
quality of
Not
life.
even, no.
So
It's a
Oh,
week,
yeah.
bud.
Less.
Like 6
Comes out
days.
Thursday,
Yeah, it's like 6 days.
which is a weird release. Oh no, that is the OG release day. Yeah. They
I would
changed it now. It's like
recommend
Friday all the time now.
focusing on the quality of life improvement of your weekend rather than putting more, podcast work on yourself.
Well, I mean, it wouldn't necessarily be podcast work because you'd have to choose the D&D in order for it to happen, and then there'd have to be a reason for me to grant it to you. The thing
I'm saying it's content for the podcast.
Oh, for a Shotscast,
yeah.
The thing that I thought about doing with it was putting it out for Pathfinder Infinite.
Oh, nice. That'd be cool.
Yeah, which is, for those around the table who don't know, which I think is everybody except me and Kevin, maybe, Pathfinder Infinite is like the third-party thing where you are, like, you can sell stuff through Paizo's Pathfinder Infinite store and make money off of selling official or pseudo-official content, basically. Like, you get a license that you put on there to do it and stuff. So I think that'd be pretty cool.
Wouldn't be the first time you created anything for actual, like, Paizo and Pathfinder
That is
stuff.
true.
Maybe I could put that single shot we ran up, the one I made.
Oh, it's the one I'm thinking of. That's a Menaces.
Yeah, the episode
Yeah.
you did.
Yeah.
He's saying he can build out the adventure, like write it down fully, and then like make it into a PDF.
I was completely on a different track. When he said like I was thinking like it's going to be released when the Menaces comes out. That's the track that I was on, not the Infinite track. But yeah. So did I say mine or no?
Of the
Nope.
town? No, you
No.
didn't.
Yeah.
No, you did not.
Oh yeah, I was going to. Then I went back to the deific weapon thing or gift thing. Yeah. So I definitely enjoyed. I'm actually gonna go with the writings on the wall also, because that's not part of the adventure. That was something that I completely.
That'd be crazy if it was.
That is something I completely added from Cosmo's background, and I knew this book was going to tie a lot into there. The final encounter in the book, well, the final main planned encounter in the book, also does not typically include a PC's dead wife. So I adjusted the encounter for that also to add that in there. But that everything that had economy stuff in it was added by me, and I don't know. I was trying to get like get Mike to get like a creepy feeling when he started seeing his name and stuff around there, like around the walls and shit, just to get like what the fuck's going on. He doesn't really react all the time, so I don't know how it actually affected him.
It usually comes to anger because a certain party member was generally making jokes about it.
What?
So
No.
that probably impacted that.
I to be fair, I didn't
To be
make
fair.
jokes about it.
You definitely made jokes. At
jokes.
least a few jokes about his
I don't
dead
think
wife.
I made jokes. I kind of like said
No,
that you would
I
have to
think-
fucking kill her.
You
Like, I
definitely
just
made
said-
jokes.
I don't. I name
Definitely
one,
made a few
I can't
jokes
think
about
of
it.
one joke I made about it on purpose.
That's because they weren't funny.
Because like I asked about how she died, and then he's like, we were on a picnic, and I was like, ooh, a picnic, and like that was an accident. It wasn't a joke. I was actually trying to find out, but like I don't think I've ever been like, haha, your wife's dead. Like
I'm
I've
pretty
always-
sure you actually
have
said,
actually said
haha,
that
your wife's
No, I
dead.
did. I
Whoa,
totally
yeah.
did.
I'm pretty sure you actually said that.
Comment down below if you remember me saying, haha, your wife's dead.
So yeah, that's going to be my vote for that. So we can move on from there to same question, but about the tomb. And the tomb, that is where Chaser joined the party.
Hello.
Little behind the scenes here. 3 people with a not so super powerful NPC was not doing well. Like, I lessened the difficulty for like every encounter, and they were still getting their asses handed to them. Cosma a lot of the times.
Not me.
So it's like we actually went for
That's
a
because
long.
Organa just slays.
We actually went for a
True.
long time without actually recording because like we need a fourth. We just need one, and that's where Chaser/David came in.
It's the main reason I hired him. In the interview, I was like, do you want to be on a podcast, bro? It's just a joke. I don't hire people just for that stuff or because they're my friends.
What are
Don't worry,
friends?
Chris is never gonna listen to this.
That's fair.
From what I hear, Mr. Beast kind of does that. Not because they're friends, but because they'll like go out of their way for him. Like he'll hire them for that exact reason. Like even if they're not very qualified for the job they're doing. At least you're willing to put in the work.
He also seems to like be okay training someone up over a while. Like you don't need to start out with a skill so long as he knows that you're willing to learn them.
So Chaser, would you like to start us off in this one then?
Sure. My favorite moment from the tomb was showing up.
Is that really what you wrote down?
God, no, that would have been great. Okay, not a favorite, but a standout moment for sure was like 3 sessions in getting cursed for that whole book that I was there, the rest of it with I don't remember. I was clumsy. I don't remember what the curse was called at this point.
I don't think he ever gave us the name of the curse.
No.
did he?
I was cursed with something.
Misfortune. 'Cause
Misfortune
it
was definitely part of it.
misfortune,
Yeah. Misfortune and the clumsiness is what he got.
Yeah. I guess it wasn't a name, but
it was named after the creature's ability. I just don't recall what it is offhand.
yeah, I don't have it written down. But I was cursed and I was clumsy too, and I had the misfortune effect for the rest of the book because I failed a roll against some stupid random earthbending skeleton, and I was just fucked over for the whole rest of the time.
Not sponsored by Avatar.
Correct. Not sponsored by Avatar.
Which didn't even come up well in the microphone either, but
Not sponsored by Avatar.
there he is.
Also, Robin Graves. I really love Robin Graves.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Damn it, that's my
Robin
favorite
Graves.
part.
Is it really?
That's what I've written down, yeah.
All right, so you go next.
I put how
Yeah, might as well go next so
Yeah.
you can talk about it.
I put how Chaser showed his true colors and robbed the grave while being a lawman and breaking the law.
There's no law if he's the only lawman, so he didn't break
There's
any
still
laws.
laws.
No, there isn't.
It may
The
not
whole
be an
town's
enforced
dead.
law. It's still a law.
The whole town's dead.
It's still a law. There's just no one to enforce
Okay,
it.
but he's the one that can change the law because there's no one else there.
That's
He's the
not how
highest
that works.
authority.
Actually, he couldn't. He wasn't a government official. He was just a...
Yeah, that would have been the mayor if
Yeah.
anybody.
There's no mayor.
We would have
think you
needed
know how-
an election.
I don't think you know how
Okay,
laws
so
work.
like you know how like the president, if the president were to
towns?
pass away, it goes to the vice president. Eventually, if the mayor dies, it would go down to the last person who's the town guard. So he's the new mayor.
That's not how that works.
I think they would give it to the longest resident of the town, which could have been him or I.
Yeah.
But
Would you have gotten rid of like?
I definitely wouldn't have
not
got rid of grave robbing.
Not grave-
No, I definitely wouldn't have gotten rid of that.
But I doubt that. I doubt that there's a written rule that says you can't rob graves in Rosler's coffer.
I think
Like
that's
if
just a
you
law
look
everywhere.
through those law books, I bet you there's not a subsection B, appendix B. Sorry, Mike.
Hey, Kevin.
Appendix B that says don't rob graves.
Hey, Kevin. In the words grave robbing, what's the second word?
Robbing.
What is that?
To steal.
A crime.
Yeah, okay, but okay.
Boom,
but, okay,
roasted.
but if Organa, who in passing has mentioned that she's stolen stuff before, Organa would have made possibly stealing things not a crime, and then that
I
second
think I
part,
would have specifically added except for from grave.
except for grave
just
robbing, yeah.
because of who
Yeah.
I am.
Yeah,
Yeah, nothing about Organa specifically says that she would just make laws that make it okay to do whatever the fuck. She would make it to where you can do certain things the fuck.
yeah. What a twist!
Clay, Kevin?
My favorite part was locking Cosmo in the shed so he didn't die to his wife.
I think that's the next part, isn't it?
No, that's two.
Oh.
That's from the tomb.
Yeah.
Ah, shit. I also have that as the tomb. I had that under the temple section.
No, I don't have it as that. I have it as my favorite overall moment.
But that was one of my favorite moments was holding Cosmo back.
Yeah, definitely had a lot of fun with that.
Thanks, Mike.
I think that too. That shows like inter-party conflict doesn't have to destroy a game session, and when handled well and character-wise, and your character stuff, when handled something like that, it can add to the story. Because a lot of times inter-party conflict only detracts from a story.
Yeah, I think that was handled very nicely.
I still think it was a stupid decision for Cosmo to want to go out there, but
It was emotional.
it was emotional. It was character driven.
I think it was the actual first time that he played his character based on his character's feelings and backstory. So I really started to respect Mike a little bit for his role playing for that episode, just a little, yeah. Because like I think I even said it on the gas episode when we had that for that episode, is that like it was the first time I felt you actually like stepped into the role and role played instead of ROLL played. So that was a compliment that I gave to you, Mike. Oh, thanks, Kevin. That's really nice for you to say right now.
I mean, it was like an underhanded compliment. So.
It was not.
No, it wasn't. He was complimenting
No,
your
it was.
ability
When
to
you say-
learn.
It kinda
When
sound-
it's
yeah, no, it
40
kinda
episodes in and you say, this is the first time you actually role-played, it's a backhanded
I
compliment.
said role played using your actual character's feelings, backstory, and
Yeah,
this and
that's a
that. Like he's
backhanded
role played
compliment.
before, but not like he has a hard time with ROLE playing. He always ROLL. That was the first time he was like talking in character really and like expressing his feelings as Cosmo instead of Mike describing what Cosmo does.
You have a hard time
When he's like-
THINKING. So.
When he's like Cosmo chuckles and shakes his head instead of just like reacts.
I don't even know what he said, honestly.
I said he has a hard time THINKING.
Oh.
It's my turn, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So let me just turn my phone here. So my standout moment or feature was I really liked the callback to the original tomb in the Gravelands Boneyard. That's it, Boneyard. With the electric puzzle that Organa and Rosman solved with the tiles.
We solved it.
Didn't
Yeah,
solve
we
it.
solved it.
it.
We solved it. You shut your mouth. It opened and I got
solved
armor
you.
out of it.
Did it? Did we get what we needed?
It solved you.
So I thought that was
Not
cool
me.
that they like threw that back with the tiles. And then on a personal note, but because this is my favorite moment type stuff, I like that I was the one that, like, Rosman was the one that found the tiles, and that I was the one that put 2 and 2 together, that it was going to be important and that it was going to be something that we had to do with the tiles. So yeah, go me.
My favorite moment was me.
Yeah.
It was cool. Great.
Oh, I'm sorry.
And that
it was-
happens a lot during the gas episodes also.
Oh yeah.
We do like a standout moment for episodes, and a lot of times it comes like, I really liked when I did this thing.
Well, yeah, because obviously that's how that works.
It's important to like yourself.
To quote Organa or like Clay, do better fucking stuff, and I'll pick your shit as favorite moments for mine. Like, that's my stuff stands out because I did them. You guys don't do anything that really stands out. And I've given Clay a lot of credit. You can ask Jay, in a lot of the episodes, my favorite moment is Clay doing stuff with Organa. It's few and far between because it's only 2 of us doing cool stuff, really. Get fucked. Oh, I really like how Chaser tricked everyone into thinking that he didn't steal the sword that he gave Rosman by just having his hands up in the air.
I was really considering mentioning that as a favorite moment.
Like, it was a cool moment. It's not my favorite, but he's just like, I'm going to pull it out of the bag and just have my hands in the air so that when Rosman walks in, he thinks that I actually found it and didn't get it from the grave.
That's temple, not tomb.
I was going to say, I think that I tricked you in the
What was
temple.
the tomb was? Oh, that was the temple.
In
Yeah.
the tomb is where I found it.
Because that's when you're looking for clothing to replace your clothing.
Yeah. Oh, just wait until my favorite moment.
Yeah.
It's going to be about me.
Talking.
I will say for myself, because I enjoy doing it, even though it was a pain in the ass to edit, especially since there's times where I didn't even realize it was coming and fucked myself over. The jump scare with the crypt that Chaser allegedly robbed from with the scream. I love
the screaming sarcophagus.
Yes,
Yeah.
I love doing
love
that
when
shit.
you scare the shit out of me when I'm editing because I don't see it because I don't pay attention. And all of a sudden I'm like throwing my headphones halfway across the room. Yeah, it's great.
Oh, I've got myself a couple times with it too, because I'm just like, I'm focused and I don't remember every exact moment from the shows while I'm going through it, and then I'm just like do, and then boom, noise, like holy fuck. I think I actually texted you when the one got me.
Yeah.
Aside from that, I don't think I did anything too special in there, like changed a whole lot up. It was pretty cut and dry going all the way through. At one point, just to try to see what was going to happen, when you guys were on your nap time outside when you went back out, I texted everybody separately and asked if people were doing anything during their watches, like while everyone else was asleep, to see if someone was going to go in and try to steal stuff from the sarcophagus without anyone else there. Because upon initial thing, everyone was yelling about it, but no one actually did. And Organa used that time to set up a partial barricade while everyone else was generally still awake, and then went and fell asleep.
And it was a very useful barricade.
Yeah.
She probably just didn't think it was going to hold back.
Yeah, I was worried about the stuff on the
Teammates.
outside, not.
Was that the one where she didn't tell anyone? She went to bed on her watch without telling anyone because she made
because she was first watch. She built that stuff, and like everyone sleeps, like, yeah, I'm going to go to bed.
Cosmo wakes up and there's just a sleeping Organa who's pissed.
Oh yeah, Cosmo was pissed.
Fucking pissed.
Usually is.
Because in trying to move that, he woke us up, right? Am I misremembering that?
He woke up. I think he woke up Rosman and but it wasn't enough to like fully wake it up. It was just like you like wake up for a moment, you hear these noises, go right back to bed. So I didn't know what she was doing.
Well, that was like
if I
separate
recall,
also.
Yeah,
Because like that wasn't the same night as his wife.
I thought
It
it
wasn't?
was
I thought it was.
because that's how we had the barricade that stopped him from going
You
outside.
barricaded it every night after that.
Oh, okay.
I just remembered it was barricaded.
And final part of this question, the temple. David, you need some time to figure yours out since yours was actually for the tomb.
No, I had multiple moments.
Oh, that's good. When we start with you then, what you got? Or do you need to look it up also yet?
I believe the temple is where I found my bag of holding, or was that the tomb?
That was definitely the tomb.
That was
because
the
that's helped
tomb.
you hide the items.
Yes, of course.
Like, I didn't steal a shield. Do you see a shield anywhere, anyone?
Oh, that time you metagamed?
No, of course not.
Yeah, you know, the time
No.
when you open the bag. Well, when Rosman opened the bag, and Jay described that what Rosman saw was that there was just darkness in there, and then you were like, oh, and then grabbed the bag immediately for no fucking reason other than outside game knowledge. That moment.
I don't recall that happening, and I don't know why you would bring up such vile, awful things.
I do believe you're missing the beginning of that, though, where Chaser had it, didn't know what it was, handed it to you when you asked to look
yeah,
at it, and
absolutely.
then took it back.
Yeah.
So it's not like he
No,
just stole
no,
it from
no.
you.
But he grabbed it from my hand specifically when he found the out of character knowledge because he didn't know what I was going to do with it, and he knew it was a bag of holding. So it's
Mhm.
still metagaming. It's
Yes,
just,
absolutely.
it's not stealing it, but it's grabbing it back from me after he out of character knew what it was.
I enjoyed the porcupine person that was hurling insults at us for no good fucking reason.
She had a good reason. She was evil.
That's not a good reason. That's an evil reason.
That's fair.
I also liked the cats because they tried to kill us, but they were cute before they did.
Were they still cute after we found out what their actual size was? Or
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, that's actually my favorite part is a massive cat riding on Rosvin's shoulder. He just, yeah,
And
no, I just want to ride my
fine with it. I
shoulder.
was like, hey, look at this cat here. It's like an 8-foot cat. Just, its
Just dangling off of him.
Its claw gets stuck in my armor. It's like, oh yeah, it's fine. This is fine.
Yeah, he was just okay with that. I think that might have been my favorite part.
Or maybe Rosman fucking us over a little bit, but that's for someone else to mention, maybe.
How did Rosman fuck you over? Pardon me?
Well, that's I have that as my favorite moment. So
oh, well, then let's hold off on that one a little bit
Yeah.
because that sounds like that can lead to a discussion.
Piss monster, baby.
That's also what I have.
that's my favorite encounter.
I also wrote Piss Monster down.
That's
my favorite
that's-
encounter was Piss Monster. It says Piss Monster, yeah.
But mine isn't just because of the piss monster and the fact that we call it, or the fact that I had critically succeeded to piss myself.
No, my favorite part is that you attacked me.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my favorite part about
Well,
it.
I didn't attack you. The piss monster.
No, you
did.
definitely attacked me.
I was possessed. The piss monster
It
attacked
came
you
from your hands and your bow.
through me.
You're possessed.
Yeah. But my
That's
thing
fun.
isn't just the piss monster, but it's everything that it like produced. Like Organa being like, why would you piss in the doorway? And then like everyone's skirting around the piss, me dumping out the piss boots, me finding new underwear and socks, just the whole thing that led up, like everything that followed the piss monster thing. I think that that's my standout moment because it was fun.
Critically succeeding at pissing your pants.
Yeah, the boots, dumping out my piss boots, doing it like in the middle of like the whole logic behind it too. Because like I was like, guys, we'll go in there, we'll piss ourselves. And I think Cosmo, one of my favorite lines is from Cosmo's like, why would you piss yourself? Why wouldn't you take your dick out and pee? I don't know if it's still in or, but it's like, why wouldn't you just pee like normal? Why would you piss yourself? And I'm like, I don't know. But like,
Too
it's
late
just,
now.
yeah, it's too late now.
Well, what I liked about that too is
Nobody agreed to the plan.
well, like exactly like that. 'Cause, like Rosin kept going around and was like, we all agreed to piss ourselves, and then
No, we
and
didn't.
then Cosmos just like none of us agreed to that.
But in Rosman's head, like it was the plan, and it was a great plan. So like, I didn't need everyone to agree to it. I just,
Maybe
You did-
anyone
you
agreeing
kept
would have
trying to
been nice,
gaslight
though.
them into the having agreed to it as a group.
mind your business.
Mind your business.
Nice.
No, it wasn't.
So, Mike, that's your standout moment for this then, or
For the temple, yeah.
okay? I didn't know if it was one of the other questions or if it was
It
a
also
standout.
was my favorite ongoing joke prank too.
The Piss Monster?
Yeah.
That's
One of mine, too.
We talk about it all the time.
Yeah, it's
It
actually
always-
mine too.
Although I do have a good second one.
Which is weird because that's not what you guys said was going to be.
Oh, mine was absolutely the assumed jokes.
Yeah,
But we
mine-
don't assumed because I knew that it was one of like the only real running jokes
Well,
throughout the
Clay
entire
actually
book.
said in somewhere within the last like 5-10 episodes of the season, he's like,
Oh, we know.
because said
We know
something
we're
like,
going to talk
"Oh, we
about
don't
at the paint
assume."
party.
He's like, well, we know what the running joke is going to be for this season.
And then it just became a forever thing.
yeah, it did.
Even out of the game. We talk about it constantly and Jay loves it.
My favorite part is how you guys are still using it wrong this whole time.
No, we're not.
Yes, you are.
No.
What I said was the assumption is, which is the opposite of we don't assume.
I'm pretty
It
sure
is we are specifically assuming
Uh.
this thing.
I don't think that's what happened.
Well, if you listen to the podcast, you would know.
I'm a part of it. I don't have to listen to it. I lived it. We lived the Star Wars.
Maybe the real Star Wars is the friends who make along the way.
What the hell does that even mean?
The other one though was with David. Well, Rosman. No, not Rosman. Your character. Chaser.
Chaser.
With the fucking bag. When you're trying to show me that it was a
You just wouldn't
a bag of
fucking
holding,
listen.
and you're like, look it, and you pulled an item out, and then you put it back in, and then you pulled it out again, and I'm like, yeah, it's a bag, riveting, because You didn't show me anything other than it works like a normal bag works.
I still stand by the fact that if I take a torch and put it into a bag and it just completely disappears, it's weird.
It's a shitty ass torch.
That was one of my favorite parts because you did a horrible job trying to explain it, and it was hilarious because of that.
For myself, standout wise, the fucking bear. Like, you guys just had to make this whole big deal about the bear. It's like, oh, just set it up. It's just going to be another kill thing for him. Like, can we save the bear? Is there a way
Can we use healing? Can I spend 8 hours fixing it?
Can I treat its disease? And it's like, oh my God, guys, you skipped over it already. It's just still in here. I should have just removed the damn thing. Or had it die from starvation or something the night you guys were out of there. But no. I mean, I guess that goes to Clay's thing about Organa always being unpredictable.
Predictably unpredictable. That is what I try to do with that character.
Prepare to never be prepared. Not once.
Never let them know your next move. That's how I feel like Organa really, really operates. Never let them know your next move.
Even if they're your teammates.
Yeah.
Especially if they're your teammates.
Oh, okay. Especially
if they're your teammates.
Well, Mike already said his favorite encounter was the piss monster. Is that what he was getting at, right?
I believe so, yeah.
All right, what about the rest of y'all? I'm going to say he's not here. He went to the bathroom. That kind of chuffs my nuts a little bit
because you set up a whole other
I built
thing.
an entire fucking encounter around him saving his fucking wife and releasing her soul.
Yeah, but we didn't call her the piss monster afterwards forever, so it's,
Because he would have been very upset with you. But on that note, my favorite encounter was killing,
Words, David.
He's reading his notes.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, okay, hold on. Wait, no. So I have a favorite moment, I have a favorite encounter, and they're different. My favorite encounter was the fight with Balthazar, which is the one you're talking about, where half the party literally died.
3 out of 4 is not half, which I mentioned in the episode.
I didn't die.
I thought you did.
No.
All right.
And I definitely didn't die.
I was still up with like nothing, or I just
take
dropped.
that back then because I thought you died too.
No, it was just you and Cosma.
All right, my apologies.
But literally, me and Organa, mostly Organa, was just sitting there still alive. I was just barely hanging on by a string, having used up everything. And you two just were dead, and then just came back miraculously.
Well, that's the thing, too. Like, just to point out for the listeners out there, when he means, like, actually died, he means actually died, dying for death. Not just lying there dying.
3.
Well, for you, yeah, but I mean, me, that was my favorite encounter, was that one. With the close second being the final encounter, the pseudo encounter.
It was a fun encounter, and it was very
What's the final one?
Mike challenging someone that he wasn't supposed to.
Okay. I didn't count that as an encounter because
it wasn't supposed to be. It was a pseudo encounter.
Hey, Mike, we're talking shit on
this
you.
asshole's back.
Mike, what was your favorite encounter of the temple?
Favorite encounter? Just in the temple?
No, just favorite encounter, like overall. Like the next question, which encounter was your favorite? Stood out most for you?
What did I put down there? I can't even read that from so far away.
He has to switch over to Wingding's reading because that's how he writes.
What the fuck does this say?
You wrote it. None of us are gonna know.
You're gonna give him shit for how he writes?
I wrote the ghoul. The one that
Why the ghoul?
The one that gave me the
herpes.
Ghoul fever.
The ghoul herpes because it led to a lot of RP with my thing. Deific gift because it wasn't sure if it was why it was corrupted, if it was something I did in character or if it was something done to me. That was pretty cool.
I do recall when editing, hearing Mike in the background, like on his microphone, be like, I don't know if it's because maybe I didn't answer this right, or maybe I didn't save this person with enough, or I didn't do this action right. Like everyone else is dealing with what's going on right then and there, and he's just in his own head whispering in the microphone in the background. Say, I thought you were saying before you left that piss monster was your favorite encounter.
No, I had that as my favorite moment.
Does anyone have brown,
still
like wood or leather brown?
Yes. Still it bothers me because you're a dick. Because I point out my favorite encounter was like the encounter that I literally built to have you fucking save your wife's soul, and you're just like whatever, piss monster. And
I thought that was after that.
But I'm saying
it's the end.
No,
the
that's
temple's
still
the last
temple.
of it.
Oh, I thought that was after that. Or
no,
that
that's still the temple.
Oh, okay. Well,
it's just the second floor of the temple.
We'll do that then, because I thought that was after, not part of the temple.
Yeah, it definitely is. It was like the last room you're in the temple.
I feel like the encounter itself, though, was, other than me getting fucked, was pretty easy.
What's that?
I don't remember the encounter being that hard, though, other than I think I died.
2 people died.
2 people died. I almost died.
Okay, what's
Organa was
Marathon?
still up, but if it didn't finish then, Organa could have dropped. The
Yeah.
guy tried to blow us
Watch
up.
your fucking mouth.
I said could
Yeah,
have.
and I said watch your fucking mouth.
I had awesome plot armor, so came back.
Chaser actually used his orc ferocity to stay up for a part of that too.
Yeah.
It was actually my favorite encounter, like listed down. The reasons I had were it was the last fight. It had Cosmo's wife. It had zombie versions of most of the party.
Oh, fuck. I forgot about that.
It had some of the best moments.
How did you forget about that?
Because
had-
it wasn't in, I didn't look at my notes. I just knew it was
Hey,
good.
David,
Zombie
fuck
version.
yourself. This is Kevin's time to talk. So
When isn't it?
shush. Shush you face. It had two like story like vision, like my vision, and then Cosmo's like wife like resurrecting him. I thought that was cool. It had zombies exploding, and the whole not Cosmo.
Oh, that's
Or-
an actual spell, by the way. That's not something I made up for that. That's an actual spell.
Which one? Oh, the explosion.
The one where you
Yeah.
can blow up an undead under your control.
And it also had the cool moment of Organa ripping out the undead spirit, the bad spirit of Cosmo's wife, and leaving the good part.
Yeah, that's when we first saw one of Seraphim's real abilities.
What was he? She? Yeah, she's reaped before. Like you've reaped souls before, but not like ripping out the bad part of a good spirit, like leaving the good part of it.
Cleansing the soul
Yeah.
and the killing.
Yeah, it reaped one of the coffer crew.
Mm-hmm. But not like splitting the bad part, the bad undead part. Like I
Yeah.
think that is that what you're saying, that the special ability. Like okay, my bad.
Yeah.
Then. Yeah, that and like so that's my favorite part, and I think a lot of it you obviously you wrote in the Cosmo part, so and the vision, so it just showed the extra stuff that you do also instead of just reading what's in the book and making the encounter what it is. The end.
I mean, I try to make them just more than what's there to make them count for the players and the PCs, because if it's just a string of encounters one after another, then how are you really getting connected to that? You know, that's
You don't.
so that's like to me like having now. Obviously, not every encounter is going to have some sort of like
Significance.
soul shattering significance, obviously.
Yeah.
But stuff like that, a lot of like boss battles, so to speak, it just makes sense to work that kind of shit in.
Don't be scared. Shatter my soul every time. Come on, do it.
Don't be scared. Add Cosmo's wife to all the encounters.
No, I would actually be a little bit scared of that. She was annoying and a force to be reckoned with when she hit you. Getting damaged? Never been that. Never seen her.
I notice that seems to happen a lot, even in like the bigger encounters. I can take out 3/4, 80% of the party or something like that. The one who's left, most often Organa, usually hasn't even been hit by the time other people are already going down.
Because they sleep on me. I don't attack, but I make everybody else stronger, but I don't attack so they don't get aggroed on me.
Also, the distance helps too.
That definitely helps, yeah.
Yeah, why are they going to run away to Organa when usually Chaser and Cosmo are right up in its face? And then Rosvin is actively launching arrows. Organa's just
not in
playing
this
an
book.
instrument.
Not in this fucking book. Watch your mouth.
True.
So like
You
I
were
was
out
up,
of the most of the time.
one of the main reasons I dropped so much in this book is because I had to be in the front lines. In the future, if I get arrows, then obviously I would be able to stay away from things and I drop less.
You hope
Yeah, I
you drop
hope,
less,
yeah.
yeah.
Tune in to season 3 to find out.
Starting.
Is it
soon.
seasons?
Yeah, kind of. I mean, they're books and all that, but like I kind of been breaking it down as seasons. It's like we do the paint party after the book / season and all that. And so far, they've been really close in episode count. Like 36 for season 1, 34 for season 2, I think.
37 and 32.
Oh.
Or 33, whatever the math is.
I thought 37 was the first one of season.
No, I thought it was 38 because we talked about it in the gas. I could be wrong also, but I thought it was 37.
37 is the first episode of season 2.
Yeah, fuck me. Mike, not an offer.
And
Wouldn't take
just
up on
to
David looked at you.
just
like
to
you
put a
were
number
up for
on
him,
it,
But
episode 70
only
is the
said
final
Mike, it
episode for
wasn't.
season
yeah,
2.
I know what you said.
Which you'll already know if you're at this point generally, because hopefully you listen to the end of the season before coming here to
I
listen
was
to
gonna
this.
say, if you're here at the paint party for the end of season 2, I hope you watched or listened to season 1 and 2. But if not, listen to them. They're great.
So for me, I said obviously that's going to be my favorite encounter. I said earlier because basically built a lot of that stuff up. I had to change a lot of it because it's supposed to be like the party. Kipler wasn't around anymore, but she was still in the party. So it would have been Organa, Kipler, Cosmo, Rosvin as the ones he faced off against. However, Rosvin is a Duskwalker and thus cannot be undead.
Or tripped.
Not a thing. So that removes Rosvin from it. Kipler was still there, but it's like, okay, well, so that's whatever. Like, oh, there's Chaser. Well, Chaser, I'm like, let's see. These guys all died here when they're this. There's no way that would have been proper for like everyone to gain like 3 levels in the Boneyard, and somehow Chaser gains 6 levels or 5 levels by the time he showed up. So it's basically just Chaser was a higher level character to start with. At the time, probably one of the highest level characters in the entire town. So I just removed him as an option for one of the Juju zombies because he would have started out way stronger than the others. So instead of...
It was clearly simply because he's so heroic, he would have been at the center of the blast and nowhere else.
Yeah, there's probably a lot of graves there.
What was said about, because they mentioned, like, I think you actually asked where your body was in that, and like, oh, we couldn't find your body. You're probably closer to the center of the explosion, just completely wiped out. But I'd say that was a fun one, and like I had fun with the Pukwudgie, which was a porcupine thing. Basically, just sitting there throwing out the insults, seeing how you guys would react to that.
Poorly.
And the goo monster didn't get you on like Piss Monster did. The like first actual encounter really that you guys took on the second floor, that was at the central location when Rosvin went to try to grab the thing, and everyone was like, no, don't do that, and started off that encounter. I like that one also because he got the thing where he's like reporting on all your tactics, which, so I think it was Clay mentioned it. The first one mentioned is like, I think he's reporting stuff, but like you don't know that he's reporting. He's just like speaking them out. Just like, so why is he doing that? Maybe reporting stuff. That is what it was.
What it do?
Clay also, when we ran into the skeleton, was the one that was like, oh, that's probably the body that was giving him the information from the goo monster. Just throwing that out. Giving props.
In the bathtub where it looked like there was some sort of ritual or something?
Yep. It's like, I told you. Like, I called it. I told you. The end.
All right, so moving on. Favorite NPC and why? And I had a little note here that there's not as many this time around, especially friendly ones, so that did kind of limit things a little bit this time because there were a lot of NPCs last book.
I went with the Coffer crew because I knew them when they were living, and I thought I was going to convince them not to fight us, and that didn't work out very well. So
a lot of that was because you brought the Popo with you.
But
Whoa! All right.
I'm pretty sure they actually called that out.
Yeah, they sure did.
It's like, oh God, what are you doing hanging out with the cops?
I'm like, all right, it's all right. He's a dirty cop from Boston.
I wasn't yet.
Technically true,
but you would,
and
soon
I'm
fall.
still not.
Yeah,
disagree. I wrote Cosmo's dead wife though.
Anyone else, or I should say, who's next?
I liked Balthazar because we carried on a decently long conversation where he was giving up a good amount of info that we were able to learn from, but also he was cunning and one of the only intellectual creatures we had an extended conversation with, other than the other ones. I don't want to say because it might be someone else's.
I put Jando.
Jando, really?
Yeah. Well, for one, John got to play, so I guess not technically an NPC for that part, but that was cool. And he actually helped us in a lot of times when we needed it for fights, so...
He did do that.
I also said Balthazar. The note that I have here was he seemed really like a chill dude, and him and Rosvin got along until he tried to kill Rosvin and turn the party undead. And then that's when it all turns
Didn't
south.
he want to like experiment you on you?
Yeah,
or
he
something?
wanted to experiment on everyone and experiment on me and kill me. And then that's when I was like, I stopped liking you. But yeah, we were chill up until then. He was like, yeah, sure, let's hang out, let's talk. I'll tell you all this information. And then he's like, oh, but I'm going to kill all of you, or I'm going to make you all undead. And I'm like, I can't be. And he's like, oh, I know, Duskwalker. And everyone seems to say that to me because I'm a Duskwalker. And then he was like, I'll just, experiment on you and then kill you. And I was like, well, I don't like you anymore. So, yeah, the end.
The end.
You don't have to say the end after every time.
Sure I do. How else will you
What
know?
else do you say at the end?
Nothing.
Slut.
Finn.
Stop talking.
Yeah. Didn't think I was going to come up with something that fast, did you?
I will say also, Balthazar was one of my favorites, and a lot of it was, especially like I didn't realize how much was going on until I just like recently when I did the edit. But man, you guys were shitting on fucking Mike a lot during that whole fucking thing because everyone's trying to talk, and then Mike's just like, "I'm gonna kill you. You're gonna die soon." Everyone's like, dude, he's just talking. Why you gotta be an asshole?
And guess I was right.
We desperately needed information. Like, we wanted to kill him. We just weren't going to kill him before speaking to him.
Yeah. Kill first, ask questions later.
Sounds like a corrupt cop.
He's evil. Evil gets put in the ground.
Yeah, but he wasn't being antagonistic yet.
I mean, obviously his plan was to kill you and then check your bodies. Obviously,
so clearly. But like he didn't do the action yet.
Yeah, but I mean, like he wasn't trying to kill you because like he was antagonistic toward you. Honestly, it was really because he's a scientist and he was trying to figure out what the hell was going on. He wanted to know why the fuck you guys were alive, how you were alive, and yeah, that's kind of what he's doing. But I just like that thing is like just like he just like Cosmo kept saying shit, and he's like have I done anything wrong? I've been nothing but cordial to you. Like why are you being an asshole here, bro?
And the party went along with it, like you were saying. Like he's like, yeah, like I haven't done anything to you. I've done like I'm not rude, am I? And we're like, yeah, Cosmo, he's not being rude.
It was just funny
until
like
he was
everyone
like,
in the party was like on his side against Cosmo.
Cosmo's jumping the gun.
We also were a little annoyed. I was a little annoyed with Cosmo because I was like, we need to keep him in check because his wife is also here. And if we didn't, if we just like agreed with him a little bit, the fight might have started immediately.
Yeah, well, I mean, there are a couple times too early on. It's like, I'm going to kill you. You are dead to me. And then it's like, as we're going, like even like he made a comment at one point. It's like, oh, 2 hours into the recording, Mike's finally starting to get some emotion toward his dead wife, and he's like, Mike's waking up. That's what's going on. Yeah, I really like Balthazar. Aside from that, really, Economy is the only other standout, and obvious reasons for that, I'd say. But Balthazar was
because she died at the end.
Balthazar was easily the most well-developed character written into the adventure path. Like even a lot of the other ones, they were there, but it was kind of like meh. And I did alter some characters as well. The one character that was there wasn't supposed to be, but turned it into Byron, Chaser's childhood best friend.
I'm surprised no one mentioned that.
Didn't matter to me.
Oh yeah, that's fair. Okay, let me rephrase. I'm surprised David didn't mention that. Finn.
It might be in his other notes. Did you say Finn?
I did.
Is that everyone for that, Mike? Oh yeah, Mike said Jando. Yeah.
Yeah.
Since this one's a shorter one, we're going to skip the next one in the list and go with favorite ongoing joke prank, especially since a lot of people already said what they thought about this one.
That's the one we're skipping?
No, we're skipping over. We're going right back to it, but this is a quicker answer.
Okay.
The next one's going to be a bit more discussion, I'd say.
As I said, Piss Monster, but I mean, it's been throughout the entire AP, the Trip It, if it's undead. That's always going to be my favorite, I think.
Even though there are actually way more undead in this book, it came up a lot less.
Yeah, I know. I think that's why it came up less, I think, because we don't actually want to trip undead, because then it could get disproven, you know?
We don't want to actually fail tripping.
Yeah,
the undead.
exactly.
Like if we trip normal people, it's like, oh, they're undead. It's like, no,
Yeah.
I'm not. It's like, but I tripped you.
But I tripped you.
But if we fail to trip an undead that we know is undead, then it fucks everything
then it fucks
up.
it up, yeah.
And we did actually in this book trip an undead. We tripped the thing that cursed Chaser.
True.
We got a successful trip on that, which proved.
Yeah.
But we don't want to
Proved it even further.
You don't want to go to the well too much, because then you could have a chance of disproving.
How much like grass does that look, dude? I mixed that perfectly.
That's very nice.
That was good. So it was basically Piss Monster basic
Piss
for everyone.
Mine was not
How
a
about
mimic
Kevin
and
pissing?
Rosvin shooting his allies.
Wait, what?
Mine was not a mimic and Rosvin shooting his allies.
It's not a recurring thing.
It was for a little bit. You were
No,
stabbing quite a few things, actually.
No. The shooting you guys.
You've shot 3 different people.
You
I think.
have
in 3
you
different
once.
shot me twice, at
That's
least.
it. That's not recurring in the book.
That's literally recurring.
No, it's
It
not.
didn't say
That just means more than
it
once?
doesn't need to be recurring. It's an ongoing joke or prank, and I thought it was pretty
I
funny.
mean, 1, it's not a prank because I actually did it. And 2, it's not ongoing. It happened once.
Twice.
It happened once.
But it also was mentioned a number of times afterwards.
Yeah, it was, because I was pretty upset about it.
Okay, so like
Put an arrow in me for no reason.
I guess maybe that part could be, but like the actual act of attacking other people was not recurring. So there.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Honestly, I might have taken more damage from you than all the other monsters.
Almost definitely. Almost definitely.
Now we can go back to favorite moment.
Mine is asking Rosvin not to approach a statue, and then he immediately approached the statue.
Yeah, it's fair.
Hey, Rosman, maybe don't
I
do
think
that.
Oh,
sure.
Didn't Cosmo already go also, or Chaser also go up to it?
I don't know, but you were definitely the first one to touch it.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
yeah.
Yeah, it's fair. I mean,
And that came right on the heels of Rosvin trying to be friends with Cosma, and like,
I'm not going to do any more stupid
How can I
things.
be friends with you? Stop doing stupid stuff. Okay.
Immediately does something stupid.
no. Immediately does like a string of 17
yeah, it was
stupid
a lot
things.
of stupid things.
I walked
actually.
up to the fountain. I shot the fountain with an arrow. I put a paper mache grasshopper on the fountain. I pissed myself. I then dumped my boots in the middle of the critically. I then
Critically
dumped
pissed
my
yourself,
my
yeah.
piss
Yeah,
boots
don't take
out
that
in
away
the
from
middle.
yourself.
Yeah, like it was a long string of dumb things that I did. So it wasn't just one thing.
I had the getting locked in the shed.
Really?
Yeah.
Not
That was your favorite moment.
Not saving his wife's soul. Okay.
I thought that was.
He doesn't really care about his wife, from what it sounds like.
That's literally me trying to get to her, and you guys were holding me back. I thought it was cool. There was a lot of role playing there.
Pull me back, bro.
It was already mentioned that it wasn't mentioned, but my favorite moment was killing my childhood best friend. The moment that was written in for my character's backstory that I appreciated and enjoyed in many ways.
Seems pretty sadistic.
I mean, it didn't say that.
I guess
the
Chaser
character
is a criminal, so
enjoyed
killing your best
his
friend probably aligns pretty closely with his morals.
Although I will say, written down is slicing my childhood best friend Byron in half with a super crit, as I called it, because I got 2 crits on a key strike when I also used a called foe special hero point card that I had.
You probably didn't use Shocking Fist though, or Stunning Fist.
I didn't need to. He died. I
he literally died.
I literally chopped him in half.
He was forever stunned.
And then I released his soul and freed him from his torment, which was a very cool moment. And I did not. I thought at some point that you were going to bring him up, because you had like alluded that, one of these rooms is going to be important to you.
Oh, yeah.
And then we didn't hit
20 rooms later.
for so long.
Well, I think you had said you had been talking to Zach about it too, and you kind of figured what or when it was coming finally too, right?
And then I'm like, oh, it's coming. And then we were caught in fights and it wasn't happening and it wasn't happening. And then by the time it did happen, I just like wasn't thinking about it anymore.
See, Mike, a lot of people like when they take time to write a backstory when that stuff is brought in and actually used.
I literally just said it was my favorite part. Was part of my stuff of my backstory.
That's true.
I'm sorry, my favorite moment wasn't me being dead for most of the encounter.
You were dead for most of the encounter.
Dead for a decent part of it.
Yeah, but you
I was
also
dead when she was saved.
Yeah, but you also came back and were attacking us.
Much to the chagrin of Rosman, you came back.
I'm correct. I'm right about that, right? I thought he was attacking us.
No, he didn't attack you.
That's only Roswin.
That's fair.
The only time he was quote unquote attacking is when he was trying to escape, and even then he wouldn't actually fight you most times.
Yeah. Who cares about that though?
Because basically he was dead when the encounter ended. Like the last few minutes of that encounter is me just storytelling, because part of it is Rosvin's third vision. This one, another one from a previous game, the Skull and Shackles game, where Captain of the ship Tircetti literally steps into a hell portal and closes it from the other side to save his crew.
That's pretty sick.
So there's that.
Apparently, in the fight against Balthazar, I did another key strike crit on him. I hit with a 30, and I got a card that was hack and slash, which did triple damage, and I did 75 damage total in that hit.
Oh yeah, you forgot the part that you literally ripped his heart out.
Yeah, you punched his heart
but,
through the
but
back of his chest.
surprisingly,
Yeah.
hold on. But surprisingly, didn't ruin the adventures clothing that you're now wearing.
Well, yeah.
You're wearing the guy's clothes that you ripped his heart out.
He didn't
all
need
that's
it.
always flavor. We know it is.
But still,
Come
it's
on. Except for acid damage.
I don't know if I left it in the episode, but I put it to Goku's 1-inch punch to Frieza, where it's like you can see the chest go out with the fist.
Yeah, you definitely cut
I
that
definitely
out.
cut
yeah.
that, yeah, because it wasn't relevant. So
And we needed to cut the
Yeah,
time
we
down
need
of
to
those
cut it
episodes
down.
bad.
yeah.
So that happened. Rosvin got his healing. I don't know if he had another turn after that or
Can I
not.
have
don't recall.
white boy color? Can I have like a peach white boy skin color, please?
Caucasian-ish?
Yeah,
Apricot?
Caucasian.
There's kind of one that looks ish right there.
Probably any one of those ones.
So there's that, and then I guess there was like he was brought up after that. I don't know if he had a turn, because then Organa had a turn, and Organa used Seraphim and managed to, as we mentioned earlier, kill the undead Kanami, split the bad away from the soul, like the corruption out of it, brought back good Kanami, and at that point, Kanami went over and ripped the disease out of Kazuma, and then
That killed her.
brought him back to life.
He killed her twice.
She was already dead at that point.
Don't make him feel better.
And I do remember, because especially since I just edited like last night and the night before, spoilers, timing spoilers. When I did the scene that brought Rosvin back, David is like, "What just happened?" Like you were so like crazy,
so
about
utterly
that.
bewildered.
I like that. And then I think the episode ended on Cosma breathing, and then I think I ended it right there after like he started breathing again. But being able, like, I'm gonna go with that's my favorite moment, like the end of that, because being able to tie all that stuff up after all the setup for it, for me, like that was like that kind of shit I love. And I didn't even need to like really hide any clues that you guys ignored or missed this book.
It's crazy that your favorite encounter is the encounter you made, and the favorite moment is the moment that you made, Jay. That's kind of, maybe you should pick someone else.
Maybe
He
you
literally
guys should
made
do
the
more.
whole story happen. He has to pick stuff.
That's the joke, David.
Yeah, but it's not funny.
Notice
You're
my
not funny.
favorite
Welcome to Kevin.
my favorite moments in the gas episodes are 99% of the time stuff other people have done.
Yeah, that's fair.
Because generally I'm just telling the story, but like when I'm able to get something to play out finally, and I'm able to get that stuff out there, I just like I'm all about the story.
Makes you feel good.
Yeah. So overall thoughts.
Can I do my favorite moment?
Oh, you didn't do yours?
No.
Oh, my bad. Go ahead.
My favorite moment is when Zombie Kipler dies, and her spirit goes up and says, "I hear you, Rosman," because that was a great callback to an entire book, a running joke of a book, which was her being deaf in the entire first book, and it like I actually felt it because I didn't expect it, and it was like her character being like, I'm sorry I was messing with you, but I was messing with you. I heard you the whole time. Like you were important to me. Like she didn't say it, but that's how
closure.
It was closure. Yeah, it was how Rosman took it. Was like I was important to her enough to make a running joke, and then for her spirit to say that to me and like have that closure. So thanks, Jay.
Best line Kate never delivered.
My overall thoughts are Chase is a grave robbing bitch, and Cosmo isn't as bad as I thought.
I think it's supposed to be about the book.
Overall thoughts.
that's-
Try to condense into a few sentences. There it is, right there. Super condensed.
It was a fun book. I was awesome. The
Into the.
it's literally like right here.
No. Bring it slightly closer to you.
It's right. It's right there. Yeah,
If you ever were that, you know how much of a difference that 1 inch makes.
that's what she said.
I'm sorry.
The extra inch when you push it in further.
Okay.
When Mike goes from 1 to 2 inches.
It's called the 3-inch destroyer, not the 2-inch. Come on. Yeah, it was cool. I liked making fun of the bag thing. That was definitely fun for me.
The what?
The bag with David.
Oh, that I remember editing. I was laughing as hell. The way you delivered the riveting line was so fucking
Riveting.
funny.
Because it was so deadpan. Because like
It was so funny.
literally just showing me a bag.
Riveting.
Yeah, I liked it. It was pretty good in comparison to the other stuff I think so
Last
far.
time I try to
in the
show
book.
you a bag.
I'm trying to think it was the introduction to I think that was when we all got our first powers, right? The deific.
Yeah.
So that was pretty cool that we all got unique stuff.
Jay, I broke my mini.
Oh my god!
I hope you're joking.
He's not joking.
I put it down
Just
and
snapped
it
its
snapped
leg
at
off.
its leg because he's on one leg.
He just snapped his leg off.
I was worried about me breaking mine. Mine looks awesome. You broke yours. Get fucking super glue. I'm sure Jay is super glue. You don't throw things in Jay's house.
No, you don't throw things in Jay's house. He's had this conversation as
Right.
well.
Also,
Thing
I
is
made
weak.
him not the right colored skin that I wanted to. It's like the worst shade of like. It's not even yellow. It's like
like cream.
It's like cream or eggshell. Yeah.
I accidentally got a little red on my face. It looks like I'm wearing lipstick or that I have Joker mascara on.
And he didn't even paint the base.
Who, me?
Who,
Yeah.
me? Yeah, you.
Yeah, I wasn't going to. I don't know. I didn't want to.
Here, use this. It's like grass. That's what I did, and it just makes it easy.
Grassy knoll.
Yeah.
History.
We're gonna ignore the fact that Mike just said grassy knoll history, and that's it. Like
That was the thing.
It's Mike.
Yeah, I was gonna ignore it. Yeah.
Oh, way better than I thought it was going to. I don't paint or do art stuff.
Chaser, overall thoughts?
Wishing at the lipstick
Or
on there.
David, overall thoughts?
Sorry, I'm just trying to give my guy eyes, and I kind of was fucking it up real bad.
Eyes are so hard to do on these minis.
Damn near
You put
impossible.
eyes on it?
Try like hell.
That's way too intricate for me.
Overall thoughts, it was really fun to have a long-form continuous story, because I've only done Menaces and this is all the Pathfinder experience I have. So it was really nice getting to build the character out over a longer period of time and get to experience all the stuff that's going on and play a monk. When I hit, it feels really good. Most times when I miss, I hate it, but that's just because I have horrible luck and a bad dice tray.
And you were cursed.
And I was cursed. That was so upsetting for the whole time. I feel so much better now
Not
that
being
I'm
cursed.
uncursed at the end with the butterfly.
The butterfly of...
Pharasma?
Nope.
No. Who's
Desna.
Oh, no.
Erasma
'cause
doesn't-
it's
isn't
fucking
a
butterfly.
I was just thinking it because she landed on the dwarf that was driving the cart.
What about its effect? The butterfly effect.
Idiot.
The uncursing effect. Yeah, I said I like that. Come on.
So for... Is that everybody?
Nope.
Okay. Go ahead.
Keep forgetting Kevin, but he's not important, so.
Fair. Overall, the book was fun. I thought everything was tied up nicely. We always knew what we needed to do: the 3 spirits, then the tomb to the temple, then clean the fog. It was still frustrating that like book 1, we had no downtime and no way to restock my fucking arrows. The end. Finn, sloot, slut. Let's finish for
No, it's not. Slut? I don't think it is.
finish for the end.
Slut.
Yep.
I don't believe you.
You can look it up.
I don't believe you. So one thing which I'm sure was probably picked up on, you guys were not able to succeed on a check for economy. But the check you made, you were able to notice a bunch of different features and such from multiple different types of undead. Because economy was a custom undead that I built that had a bunch of different features. The name that I gave it was
Reference?
Jilted Wraith, I think it was. I think Wraith is the one I went with. Because I think Wraith was the base thing that I added other stuff to. Yes, Kevin?
Do you think any of us would have succeeded if we had anime lore?
No, had nothing to do with that.
You're an idiot.
Just like when things are unique creatures, it has like a +10 to the difficulty for recall knowledge on it. And as this was like a super unique one, basically it's...
Yeah, we had no reason to know what she was.
Yeah, it was like impossible to know what she was. At best, if you had succeeded, it would have been because you had been able to pick up on the different aspects. You would have known it was a unique, one-of-a-kind undead, but I basically would have been able to give you, like, it would have been able to give you a thing where you were able to pick out the specifics of the different types of undead that were there in order to get information that you needed. Kind of how I set that one up. Like I said, I didn't really have to do a whole lot of changing for other stuff in there. Definitely things could have gone better in some instances, like the swarm. That should have been a much easier fight, but people were not using the best stuff that they could.
I made this point. I literally couldn't do anything to a swarm. Like, literally nothing I could do would have affected a swarm. All my things were single target, and I was not able to even target the swarm with what I had.
Well, sound burst, which I think you
didn't
did use
have
one
it then.
of. I think you used one to start with.
Don't think I had it then. I'm pretty sure that was at the level before I got it. Because I
What level
vividly
sound?
remember not being able to do anything to the swarm.
Well, it was more like it was an inventory thing, because a lot of it was like the bombs and stuff that have been there since book 1 that just had been on Kipler, and people like grabbed her stuff, but just, were more looking at their own stuff, kind of like. I mean, you guys eventually pulled it off, but swarms are definitely not easy to handle when you don't have like area of effect stuff. But I do think that, I don't think. Yeah, you're the only spellcaster at that time, too, so you're the only one who really would have been able to even have the potential to have an area effect thing outside of alchemical items.
Yeah, and I didn't.
This book was definitely more straightforward than book 1. Not really as much to do with, like, riddles or shit like that. It was kind of, I think Kevin mentioned, too, it was kind of, like, very clear what you needed to do at pretty much every point along the way. Not that the other stuff wasn't necessarily like unclear from book 1, but there's more open to how you handle the kind of stuff. The very end. I very much like the very end. when Cosma tries to stand up against.
We're all begging him not to.
Against a very clearly far more powerful than you undead.
Yoma.
Well, I mean, that's not even really true for you guys
For me, it is.
so far, yeah.
I mean, we all died still.
Nope.
Organa hasn't actually died yet. Actually, I don't think you've died yet either.
Died to go to the boneyard, I mean.
And
there's
then
no,
that, yeah.
It's still unclear whether or not we died because the psychopomps and everyone there says you guys shouldn't be here, as if we were living still. So I don't think we died. I think some magic sent us there without killing us, and
the bodies
intended
were
us to
present
stay
still
there.
in the fight with the Juju zombies. So the spirits must have been like separated, but I don't know if that counts as
It could have been
death.
clones too.
It's all just one really big elaborate prank for someone's birthday.
No, definitely not that. Definitely not that.
You never know.
I actually do.
He probably would be
I
the
know
only
very
one that
well.
does, yeah.
Don't lie to us, Jason. That's what it is.
Sure, keep thinking that. See how that goes for you.
Poorly.
But yeah, like Cosma has died. Rosin's died 3 times now because you have 3 visions. But yeah, I don't think, aside from like the initial, I don't think Chaser's died yet.
No, I've gotten close. I've used my orc ferocity a couple times, but that's it.
Yeah, so you haven't hit dying 4 yet. Have you made it to dying 3?
I don't think so.
I had the dying 3 once. The boar.
The boar,
Yeah.
the boar. Oh, the boar fucked all y'all up.
Definitely wasn't boring.
That's fun.
I actually wanted to do a moment of silence at the beginning. I totally forgot about it though.
Shit, that's funny that.
Sorry, Kipler.
Sorry, baby.
I knew that was coming. You actually did that in the fight against your wife also.
Nice.
Wow, how sensitive.
You would know that, Mike, if you listened to the episode.
He doesn't need to. He lived it.
Exactly.
Like I want to ask like thoughts and hopes for the next book, but we're 20 or so episodes in. So I mean, there's still, I don't know like what you could really answer without actually giving up
I
something.
want to reap
that's
more
there already.
souls.
You want to reap? Well, I guess that's a pretty easy one to do.
Yeah, that's definitely something I would like to do. It made me feel powerful. Plus, it made me feel closer to Pharasma as Organa. So it makes me feel like I'm really her tool as I intended to be.
I want to become friends with Cosma,
Good luck.
right?
I want to be the very best, like no one ever was.
The perfect example if you take 1 step forward and 2 steps back.
Sorry, did you say something? Because I don't care.
I mean, you do because you said that's what you're looking forward to. So.
You said Cosmo, not Mike.
Fair.
Actual answers from the other one?
Oh,
That was an actual answer.
No, not you. Yeah, I mean, Mr. I want to be the very best.
Oh,
and
I was gonna say
yeah.
that.
I/Chaser/ mainly I think, want to figure out what the hell is going on, because at least when I showed up, like, we went through the boneyard, blah, 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 but we weren't learning much info of, like, the larger plot at hand. It was kind of just like, all right.
That's because Cosma kept killing everyone we wanted to get information from.
He would never.
Did 3
Paladin
times.
oaths. He's very strict with them.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. I don't know if there's really any.
He has no goals.
I mean, I'm already awesome. Can't get much more awesome.
I mean, you can get almost as awesome as Organa, maybe.
I mean, you've
Definitely.
got
Try real hard.
So I had to detract my.
You've got
If
at
you
least
try real hard.
14 or so levels worth more of awesome to get or something like that. So I mean, there's that.
14.
We're level 6.
Level 8.
Fucking-
Oh, and that. Yeah.
You're a fucking stooge.
We did say
You're
after.
a fucking stooge.
You said after where we are.
No, he didn't.
I
It's after
said
the
I
book.
didn't. I said I didn't know if
Yeah.
you'd be able to without giving up on stuff that happened. If you can do something that would still do it, but I mean, I was still saying what level you are now versus, because you said more awesome. Like you said, like, as you're as awesome as you can be. I was pointing out that there's still at least 14 levels or so based on the end of the book to get where you could get more awesome.
Maybe get some more deep.
Does this take us all the way to 20?
They all
Yeah.
do now.
Well, this was prior to them like doing that. Like that was more of a PF2 thing, but this one, like, there's stuff added on to make sure this gets out to 20.
I did not realize it took us all that way.
Yep.
Didn't used to. Yeah, it wasn't even like close though. When a lot of
Yeah,
them like
some
14,
stopped
15.
at like 12.
Yeah.
I think Skull and Shackles stopped at 14, I think. I know the remake of Rise of the Rune Lords, like when they brought it out of 3.5 and made it for PF1, like the update, that they put that all the way to level 20. They added stuff to that to do that. Kingmaker now goes all the way to 20 with the PF2 update, and it's very different also than the original. But I can't really say what I'm looking forward to in terms of the game because I know exactly what's coming.
You can talk about like relations between the characters.
I was going to.
I was just helping out because
I
you were
was
like,
still
I
speaking.
can't spoil anything.
Yeah, but there was a pause
Which was it, 8 seconds?
No,
That was like
Uh,
less
well,
than a second.
my
it was like
apologies.
less than a second.
My
yeah.
apologies for breaking the 8-second rule.
9 seconds was the rule, I believe, isn't it? But anyway,
Yeah, I'm sorry.
the only thing I can really say about like that is I hope to see you guys enjoying where the story goes, especially the stuff that I add in there to bring it all home for your characters specifically, like, you know, your backstory stuff. Obviously, Kevin, you don't really have a backstory per se. I hope when it gets to the final reveal that I have for you, that it's like a holy fuck moment for you. I really do. I've actually got final scenes for like post-campaign final scenes already written out for some people. Just because like I know where I want it to go, I know what to do with it, and like sometimes you're just sitting there and a fucking idea pops in your head. But yeah, I hope to surprise you with some of the stuff that's coming. I hope the stuff that I throw in there, and even the story itself, like by itself, I hope it's cool and all that. But I hope some of the stuff I add in to bring your character stuff more into it is enjoyable, surprising, exciting for you guys. I mean, it's kind of the best answer I can give, as I said, because I know what's coming in the book. And especially as Organa's here, chances are I'm going to be surprised also because it's Organa. But I mean, I'd also like to be surprised by some of the stuff you guys do in character. Like, I'd be super surprised if Cosma and Rosin actually became friends.
We get so close, and he does something stupid.
He does do a lot of stupid stuff, but a lot of stuff is just stupid by your standards. It's not actually stupid.
I think it's because there's been so many stupid things that he's done, it just rubs him the wrong way. So it feels stupider than it really is. I know stupider is not a word. That's why I said it.
Kevin, you look like you wanted to say something?
Nope.
Okay. I mean, you definitely did look like you wanted to say something.
Okay.
Any final thoughts from anybody? Because it seems like this is a good place to wrap it up.
I'm not here. GLHF, listen to our damn episodes. We're awesome. Yeah.
I'm excited to rob more graves.
I'm not excited for that at all. And if I catch you, I am going to try to take you out.
Prison.
Organa, Chaser isn't interested.
You should be. Organa's hot, dude.
You got to dump her.
You got to dump her.
She's not a hardcore enough criminal.
What do I want to say? Cosmo's a bitch. He didn't take out his wife, even though he said he would. Had to wait for Organa to do it.
Wait, I was dead.
That sounds like you fucking sucked at it and failed. So what I said was true.
He's not technically lying.
Organa's the goat. You know, finishing off that fight, finishing off the boar, finishing off pretty much any serious fight where we're all in trouble. Organa comes in clutch.
He's actually not wrong. And then he mentions all that. Yeah, he's actually not wrong.
I really like Chaser as a character. I think he got the short end of the stick when he decided to do some bad stuff and allegedly. That's the thing. Allegedly do some bad stuff, and I think I would like to see him try to turn that around and prove that he's actually a good person.
I do want to put this out there. Even though I didn't see him rob the grave, I did see him take a crowbar to the coffin. And that's when I left the room. Just putting that out there.
Listen, it had my face on it.
What about the one with Kipler's face on it?
She was already dead.
Oh, okay.
And she died separately with you guys. So
not your face.
No, not my face.
Okay. All right.
But it's not really her grave since she was alive afterwards. Didn't you guys give her a grave? Or like a burial?
I gave her a burial site, yeah.
Yeah, because like the body doesn't stay. They buried like a lot of her personal effects.
The body was not in
her
a
body
condition.
was ripped to shreds, yeah. I couldn't get all the pieces he said. I actually tried.
Well, it's not even just that. Like, it faded. Like, it was taken by Pharasma. Like, when it left. I don't know if this was mentioned. I don't know if we mentioned it in the gas maybe, or if it's really been mentioned. But did I tell you guys what happened with Kipler?
She got ripped to shreds.
She died
by a big monster.
After she died and not absorbed, but brought back up. Well, I guess I kind of led into it. Like her halo was like lit up fully. She had gotten wings at that point, like angelic, and then as she was flying away, there was like the sound of children's laughter. She basically became like a guardian angel for lost children in the boneyard.
What?
You did not say that. That is definitely something I would have remembered, and you did not. That's pretty cool, though.
Yeah, because like children die, obviously, sometimes too, and the whole thing with the boneyard is a lot of times people aren't ready to accept that they died, so they're still floating around as petitioners before they can actually get accepted to go into
petitioners.
Go into the River of Souls and get their final destination. And a lot of the jobs of the psychopomps is to ease that passing. Kipler became like the guardian angel.
Did she become a psychopomp?
A pseudo psychopomp?
Like a pseudo psychopomp, yeah.
A pseudopomp?
Aw, fuck you, David.
But yeah, she's got like a...
How's she going to help them if she can't hear them?
She can always hear kids.
I'm scared. What was that? I'm scared. I'm
I'm
sorry.
so lost. So am I. I don't know what I'm doing with my life.
But yeah.
Aren't we all?
So, is that everybody then? Last thoughts? David, did you give last thoughts? Okay, so...
Mike's already on the couch, so no. I probably don't.
I mean, surprising that he lasts that long. But I guess that is a good place to call this paint party. We'll see you back next time for what should be, I think, episode 71 and the start of book/season 3. These guys are on their way to Vigil. Cosmo just got done getting his ass beaten by a super powerful undead, which is still great. And there's a new character coming.
Huh?
Some fun new surprises around each corner.
But yeah, until then, everybody, I'm Jason.
I'm David.
I'm Kevin.
I'm Clayton. Straw Dogs.
Wrong show.
Never is.
Mike.
Michael.
He just leads over the fucking back chair back.
I don't even think he was heard.
It was probably super quiet if it's in there at all.
Sorry. I'm Michael. Because he moves.
Peace out, everybody.
Later.
Bye-bye.
Gator.